Welcome to Talia Farm's Therapeutic Riding Lessons, where the student always comes first. Our number one goal is to assist your child or loved one in reaching their full potential in life. As parents of a special needs child ourselves, we understand the difficulty in finding programs that not only work, but also tailor themselves to fit with our child's personality. And that's where we feel that we are a step ahead of the others. Mr. Steve has been around horses for over 43 years, and his experience with special needs goes back 27 years, having a former brother-in-law who was on the severe spectrum of autism, and now with his stepson Michael, who is on the milder spectrum. His wife, Miss Cheryl, Michael's mother, has been around horses for over 15 years, and as a mother of a special needs son, has a heart for others in the same situation. Together, they developed a program that would allow Michael to be able to spend more time with his mother and her passion for horses. At 12 years old, Mr. Steve began developing a relationship-building style of training, which he later incorporated into his riding lessons. This method was expounded upon to create their Therapeutic Riding program, focusing on the student's reaction to the horse in order to promote self-awareness, improve muscle control, improve sensory processing, encourage communication, create appropriate focus, motivate, and encourage self-regulation. The relationship process begins with the horse and student choosing each other, which is where the bond begins. As the relationship progresses, the student's self-confidence increases, and it provides them with a better sense about themselves, their bodies, and increases contact and interaction with the surrounding world. Their self-confidence increases as they begin to see their horse responding to their commands, and they begin to form a sense of competence by learning how to interact and work with their horses. This behavior is then expanded to include others as well. One of the most challenging aspects of autism and related pervasive development disorders is inappropriate behavioral responses. The behaviors can stem from a number of different sources, and in some situations they can be very stressful and overwhelming for everyone involved. This sensory overload that leads to the tantrums is typically caused when the individual takes in too much sensory information or too little. The bonding and relationship building allows the student to focus more on the horse and their movement, allowing them to process sensory input more effectively. The noises the horse makes, the rhythmic movement, and tactile experience all help the student learn how to regulate sensory input. As we begin moving forward towards tacking the horse, the student begins developing good motor control, which is a fundamental element of developing necessary life skills. This is also accomplished while grooming the horse. The developing of motor skills is also incorporated into many of the exercises the student will perform on the back of the horse. As they begin to get on the horse, the student actually starts off riding bareback to stimulate the sensory process, allowing them to focus more on the horse and its movement before moving into the saddle, where they begin using more vocal skills. While the students find the horses exciting and motivating, the contact with them is also tapping into their social, emotional needs to connect. Children who typically have difficulty focusing to sit are unable to run away from fine motor demands while on the horse. At the same time, balance and stimulation provided by the horse's movement and body awareness senses stimulation to the muscles and joints as the student bounces promotes sensory integration and attention to task. All of these factors contribute to making this an ideal setting for teaching children who have autism or other developmental disabilities. As a parent of a special needs child, all the extra benefits are nothing compared to the excitement the student displays as they begin to see their horse obeying their commands. Watching their faces light up when they see their horse is something that cannot be described by mere words. It must be experienced.